This is another walk with Him in the Word. Here we are in Psalm 9, verses 9 and 10. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in the time of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you, for you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. So the psalmist is just directly telling us some facts about the Lord. The first fact here is looking forward. You will be a refuge for the oppressed. And this word refuge means, literally in the original languages, means a secure height. Something tall, out of the way, unreachable, a refuge. Specifically for those who are oppressed. A number of terms come to mind: mistreated, persecuted, suffering, the oppressed. As we often find in the Psalms, there's now a parallel phrase for this sense of oppressed in times of trouble. We don't often think of ourselves as oppressed, but certainly you and I have been in times of trouble. So the Lord is this refuge, this secure height. Okay, we'll think more about that. Now we have a second truth here. And those who know your name, we'll think about that in just a second, will, so again this is future looking, put their trust in you. Why? Here we have our because. For, we learn something amazing about God here. You, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. So now, this second phrase, have not, is backward looking. So we have the will be up here, and we have the have not down here. The will be looking forward to what God will do, the have not looking backward to what God has done. You, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. And this seek you helps us in the context of the verses here to know who we're talking about. This is those who are seeking a refuge, those who are oppressed, those who are in trouble. These are all the same person we're referring to here, those who choose to trust in Him. So those who are seeking Him for help. They're trusting Him and looking for that refuge. Looking for refuge. No, it's not just a general seeking, but really those who are looking to God for help or for even salvation, frankly. Looking to God for help. So this look back tells us that God has never forsaken. It's pretty amazing. ever in the past. It's part of who he is. And so this is the reason that those who know his name will put their trust in you, because he has never forsaken. In the sense of knowing his name has to do with his reputation. So because they know that the name of God, his reputation, is such that he has never forsaken, they can trust in him. They will trust in him. He will never fail. Those who know his name know that he is a God who never forsakes those who are looking for refuge and salvation in him. He never fails. He never fails. He will always be a secure height, a refuge for those who are in times of trouble, those who need his help. So the call for us, then, is to put our trust in him. We think about first the reality that we can look back. You see that here in this backwards arrow. God has never forsaken, so we can look back and see his provision, see his help. Then, having looked back, we can trust his name, his character. He will help. This is just who he is. It's part of his character. He has never forsaken. It's part of his reputation. And then part of this trusting, I like this word here, seek. Seek his help. And again, part of this, the truth about him, he will help. So we seek his help. Of course, we understand how we seek him today. We, first of all, seek him in the Word. We seek him in prayer. That's how we ask him for help. We seek him in his children. His children are a source of his comfort and help. And so we look for him and we look for his help. How is he going to provide? Because he always will. Father, thank you for being a God who helps. We ask for your help today. In Jesus' name, amen.